Hey, it's Nate with Big Hot Homestead, and I got a few chores to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and take you along with me. I need to make some mulch, because I need mulch to go into my garden for the strawberries and asparagus. We want to put a good layer on there this year to try to prevent some of the weeds and the issues we had this year. I also got a flat tire on the chipper, so I need to go ahead and take it over there, and I got some Fix-A-Flat to put in there. Let us know what you feel there, Mr. Woo. Thank goodness the right hitch is on. Alright, hopefully this rim tire don't come off that rim too bad. That makes it a lot more fun then. Get it down here. Alright, getting there. Let's get that air compressor and jack this up a little bit. Get some air in it. All right, squeezing the juice in. This is the stuff my dad used to use. Slime. I'm sure it's probably changed a little over the years, but hopefully that'll give it enough oomph to not leak on me again. So we'll squeeze all that in there. And when we're done, we're gonna have to drive a little bit. Make sure it goes all around everywhere. Alright, that is all that goop in there. I'm just going to squeeze this to spray it out. And put that little valve stem back in. And let's see if we can air this tire up. If it's going to cooperate or not. Alright. Come on, baby. Get a seal, get a seal, get a bead. So what this does is this hopefully will hold the tire tighter to the rim by squeezing it and compressing it down on the rim. And then we can get air in it. And that actually might be working. Or not. Oop. A little bit off. And I'm not fully in the middle of the rim. Veil. There we go. Try that again. We got some pressure. Voila, magic. How much PSI does this little puppy need? 35. Here, let's go to the other tire. All right, we went ahead, they aired the tire up. We got the slime in there to seal it off. So the next step for it is to go ahead and you're supposed to run it for about 1/4 of a mile to get that stuff all up in there. So we're gonna take it up and down the road a little. Yay. All right, so this is where the cherry had come down and we have all this wood. It's still green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take a bunch of that, put it into that and turn it into mulch. So let's get it on it. All right, so we are making some damage to that. This thing's a pretty good beast. Love this purchase. So we've got the mulch going in here, run it a little longer, and then we'll haul it. But what I'm gonna do is unhook it, put it on its own pedestal for now, and then get back to running it and cleaning that up. All right, we got up here. I'm gonna dump the mulch here because we're gonna take it into the garden at this point. But dump one. All right, yay. All done. So hopefully we'll get a lot here. I have to do something to keep the little chickens out of it though, because the chickens just want to cause havoc there. So that cardboard I put there, because I haven't put the wood on the back of this, like we probably should have a while back ago. But if I don't do that, it falls down on the engine and will start a fire. So also keeps it out of the cab. But let's go get some more wood. Chips, that is. All right, so probably haven't seen this one much. This is a Ryobi electric. It's one of my first saws I got because I didn't think I'd do much cutting, but with 60 acres, that changed pretty quickly to gas saws. I cut all this stuff as a burn pile, so I didn't really cut it with the intent of actually chipping it. So I gotta come back through and I gotta clean some of these up so I can go ahead and toss them in there. So that's what I'm gonna get to. So let's do it. Right, we're gonna cut some more up here and see how it goes. If I can fill this up. It's supposed to rain around 2, but I gotta go pick a trailer up because I'm picking up a log splitter for Graybeard Garage's channel over in Boone. So we're gonna hopefully get a second load here done, which will make a happy wife, which you know that makes a happy life. All right, so let's talk about this Ryobi before. It's not my favorite saw, but for small stuff, it's got 2 benefits. Super lightweight and quiet. Some people will mock it. Ah, it's electric, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I got gas. I got a diesel truck. I'm not here for being eco-friendly. I do believe taking care of the environment, but I got it because it's nice, convenient, lightweight, and quiet. That's the sound it makes. So when you're doing some cutting, you don't always want to have a big old saw, big old sound, everything going on. Sometimes it's nice just to have a little bit of electric. Same reason why I do electric weed eating trimmer, whatever you call it, wherever you are, because it's quiet. I like the quiet. I don't like all the noise of a gas-powered trimmer, even a little thing like that. Sometimes you just want it quiet. Peacefulness is golden. So let's see what else we can find here. I don't think I got too much more smaller stuff to do, but I really want to get another load in that bed of that UTV done. Actually, my biggest fear now is I'm going to run into some kind of critter down in here, but just adds to the fun, right? Give me a little excitement. So here, I'll give you all an example of how quick a saw can cut through some lumber. I think y'all can see it from that angle. So we're going to go ahead and not too bad for a little branch. Now I'll turn that into mulch. Mulchy mulch. Whoa. I don't really want to tear this pile back too bad because it is still mostly a burn pile. So I'm about probably at the point where we're just going to have to leave it and take what we got. I'll tell you something that's fun to put through that trimmer is Buckeye. Buckeye, while it's a hardwood, it's a joke of a hardwood. And this thing just eats it up. There's a log I'm tempted to run through it. That's beyond the specs of what the unit's supposed to do. But it's so soft, I just want to run it on there. Oh, let's see where that thing is. Maybe we'll do that for fun. Test the limits. There it is. Ow. Branch in the face. I'm going to trim off some of the little branches here so it don't get caught up, but let's do it. That looks fun. And I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'll do what I got left, but most of the stuff is too small. Don't really feel like wasting time on it. And the firewood. I don't know why I left that one there. Some small stuff you gotta leave too. It's kindling, you know, for the big fire. When we get around to it. Okie dokie. All right, here goes the test. Can she eat this big old log or not? And I gotta get done because rain is a-coming. second load I wanted to get out here. Like I said, some storms on their way. We're gonna get this dumped. Call it a day. Well, I got other stuff to do, but call it a day on mulching. Nate, Big Hot Homestead. Hope you enjoyed our little mulching video. Having a mulcher is actually really nice. The upfront expense is a little bit, but instead of burning all your waste, you can at least get something out of it. And that's the nice thing with this. You know, 2 loads of this mulch will do most of one of these beds for like the strawberries or something. So recommend it. Definitely have used mine a lot. But other than that, appreciate you all watching. Like, subscribe, and as always, have a good one.